yes, it is on GarageBand, and it is gorgeous. And it took me about an hour because I didn't want to use any default setting at all. I don't know if it's still going. I don't know how long it's gonna go. It's probably over by now. But wow, we have opening music. When has that happened? Say the 3 people who listen to this. Well, only just recently. So yeah, now we're becoming more official of a podcast. I should probably open it yet, but also I'm just gonna slowly move my mouth closer and closer and closer. Wow, do you hear that? Do you hear the crispiness of my voice? You hear how tasty my voice sounds? Yum, yum, yum. I'm sorry, but if you hear that glorious liquid nectar of a sound, that is because I'm talking into a very fancy, very expensive mic right now. That's right. Due to my ads that I've been putting in every episode that exist and are not fake, and though I say it's a joke, it's not, and I'm actually getting paid mad stacks. So now I have a very, very cool looking microphone. We're gonna be, there's no video because there never really is, because I'm not recording it on a phone anymore, and I will be getting a camera soon. But here's a picture. Bam, look at that beautiful mic. Yeah, I've not named it yet, no, but maybe I will, maybe I won't, maybe it's weird. But anyways, I digress. Yeah, no, my dad let me borrow a ton of his equipment to test it out and stuff, so this is how the pod is going to be sounding, boys and girls. Gender neutral term. Males. What's up, my males? Did I just get a text? I did. Now you can really hear that. That's so cool. Unless you couldn't, then it's weird. 3 minutes into the podcast, I haven't opened it yet. What is up? Hello there. You are listening to the Christian Boy podcast, and I, as always, am your Christian Boy host. It's such a dumb name. I don't know why I picked that. It's just a nickname I have by people who have to describe me really quick. And I'm like, oh, you're just a little Christian boy. I haven't really talked about it. There's been several names I've been thinking about for this pod. I was thinking about, all of them sucked. All of them sucked. So we settled for this one. I guess the main point of it is just to enforce the fact that I can't say anything bad on here. So it's sort of like a self-motivation to not. I'm going to scoot my boot, move the chair closer so I don't have to bend over to talk into the mic. But yeah, you're listening to my podcast where I talk about my week, I guess, since the last episode. I try to make you laugh. It never really works. I tell jokes. Then we have hot takes of whatever random internet story I can find. Then my oven goes off, if you can hear that. Yep, that's the podcast tradition, if you're new. And finally, I don't know. It's just a random segment, I guess. Even though last pod, all I had was 9 things you probably didn't know about craft dinner, which is about as interesting as I am. If you had to describe me in one topic, it would be 9 facts about craft dinner. I don't know if I'm way too close to this mic or not. I'm really hoping it sounds good because it is a very expensive thing and it took a while to set up. It took a while for me to watch my dad set it up. Still don't know how to do it. But yeah, we did it, boys. There's also, stop texting me. Yeah, stop texting me. Zach is texting me. Anywho, I'm next to a computer. Want to hear it? Dang it, now I'm all the way at the bottom of the page I was on. Fricky frick. I was actually looking at how to do good podcasts and how to make it like a good opening intro. So let's see if I got it right. Podcast name. How else will I know it? The first thing I did, make fun of the podcast name. Episode number, today's episode 4. Wow, isn't that cool? Episode title, I only make it up halfway through, unless, it says unless you're doing comedy. I guess this is a comedy. I am comedy now. Hi, welcome to the Comedy Boy podcast. I'm comedy itself. Music or sound effects? We have both. I've actually made a sound effect that you'll get to hear later for the hot takes, and it is so annoying, and it's been in my brother's head all week, ever since I showed him. So, host names. Yeah, did I say my name is or I am? I am as always. Okay, yep, I said that right. Podcast tagline explanation. Don't assume. I already told you what it's about. It's about me and my dream of having a podcast for the last 5 years and me making one because the world is ending and I have time now. Summer introduction. What I'm going to talk about, if it's appropriate. Now, everything on the show is inappropriate. I actually have a little paper. I always make little papers of what to talk about. Do you hear how annoying but also crystal clear that is to listen to? Yep, I got all my hot take information on. Even though today's hot takes, I've just opened up a Fox tab. And I'm going to just pick some stories to talk about. Because a more genuine hot take is something I have no idea what my take is on it until I read it. Okay. Network ID. If I'm a member of a network, you're probably required to state this in some way. My Wi-Fi network is called Tunes3. The password is 225522552255 127 times. 127 times you repeat 2255. Like that entire sequence. It's very long. Okay. That's my Wi-Fi password if you want to come and hang out. Recorded date. It's not time sensitive and the current events are just dumb. It is a news podcast, I guess. Sponsors. People who help you pay the bills. I usually make up the sponsors as I go along. Let's look on my weird wall of family photos. Today's episode is sponsored by Lego the Hulk and my brother Dax is a child. And I will never show you that picture, and you will never know what I'm talking about. Disclaimer, if your content is for a mature audience, you might want to share a spoiler-free or spoiler-filled review. Oh, no, there are other reasons, but a disclaimer is always possible. Yeah, I'm going to spoil the end of your life. I am going to sit here and talk about your life and how it ends. And so if you do not want to find out how you eventually die, do not listen to this podcast. Funny jokes. I'm just kidding. I don't know how it's going to happen, or do I? Nope, probably not. Well, okay, is it? Oh my gosh, I lost one of the headphones. Like, one side isn't working. Nope. Are they working? Hello. Yep, both sides of the headphones are working. And that's it. I think we hit them all. I think we have a good podcast. There's so many weird, online things, which is like, hey, you want to learn how to make a podcast? Do you want me to help you make a podcast? No, I'll just post it on YouTube. And once I hit my 2020 goal, which is to have 20 subscribers and have 20 episodes made, I will be buying a Spotify account and putting it up on there and every other platform I can find. So yeah, let's hope we get to 2020, even if 2020 is going to end soon. Yeah. So I'm looking at a Duck Dynasty ad. They still do that? I thought they stopped. Fox is so dumb. Hate their news. Okay, let's hop right into it with how my week has been, because you obviously care. I have finished Shia LaBeouf. It took me a fat minute. I had to go back to Zach's house 3 times just to record it, because we didn't finish the first time, and the second time we were too busy vibing at a campfire. We were just like, you know what? Zach's parents were like, come on, dude, we made you this fire, and you're not even using it. You're recording Jude hop around on one leg. But yeah, so we felt bad. So we went on over there to the fire. It was cool. Roasted some marshmallows, had some s'mores. all around pretty good time. And Brennan was there, and Brennan is awesome. Then, well, yeah, then I came back. Then final day, Maddie showed up, and she was complaining the entire time about how late it was, and that she needs to get back, or Pam's gonna get mad and stuff. And she's like, nope, we're gonna go with this. And I'm like, the shot takes 20 seconds. Let's just redo it one more time. She's like, nope, there's a bug. And then there was a cicada, and she started freaking out. And she ran off into the woods. We have not seen her since. If you see a brown-headed Mikey Church with long hair, if you see someone who looks like Mikey Church with long hair, anyone matching that description, please tell Zach, because he's been looking for her. And we really hope that cicada didn't get her. Yeah, so, and I told you I would show you Shia LaBeouf. So, if you have this open in another tab, better hop right back. I don't know. Oh, I mean, because on occasion I'll be showing pictures throughout this episode. So, yeah, but hop on back right now so you can watch the video. The video is copyright protected, so I do not know exactly how I'm going to do it. I actually had this idea. I'm just going to play it on my phone and then cut the video in. So the audio quality is going to sound bad. But hopefully if I can line it up, it'll make sense. I don't know. And if not, I'll just figure out the pitch later. So I'm just going to play that. And if not, I'm going to cut around and make sure that this gets into the podcast. Let's hope. So, and here, gotta go back. Nope. Sorry, I have so many pictures of ducks on my phone. I really like ducks that I've seen around town.
There's no...
Okay, here we have Shia LaBeouf.
You're walking in the woods. There's no one around and your phone is dead. Out of the corner of your eye, you spot him.
Shia LaBeouf.
He's following you, about 30 feet back. He gets down on all fours and breaks into a sprint. He's gaining on you.
Shia LaBeouf.
You're looking for your car, but you're all turned around. He's almost upon you now, and you can see there's blood on his face. My God, there's blood everywhere!
Running for your life from Shia LaBeouf. He's brandishing a knife, it's Shia LaBeouf. Lurking in the shadows. Hollywood superstar Shia LaBeouf. Living in the woods, Shia LaBeouf. Killing for sport, Shia LaBeouf. Eating all the bodies. Actual cannibal Shia LaBeouf.
Now it's dark, and you seem to have lost him. But you're hopelessly lost yourself, stranded with a murderer. You creep silently through the underbrush. Aha! In the distance, a small cottage with a light on. Hope. You move stealthily toward it, but your leg! Ah! It's caught in a bear trap!
Gnawing off your leg,
Quiet, quiet.
limping to the cottage.
Quiet, quiet.
Now you're on the doorstep, sitting inside. Shia LaBeouf, sharpening an axe. Shia LaBeouf, but he doesn't hear you enter. Shia LaBeouf, you're sneaking up behind him. Strangling superstar Shia LaBeouf, fighting for your life with Shia LaBeouf. Wrestling a knife for Shia LaBeouf, stab it in his kidney. Safe at last from Shia LaBeouf.
You limp into the dark woods, blood oozing from your stump leg. You've beaten Shia LaBeouf.
Wait, he isn't dead. Shy surprise, there's a gun to your head and death in his eyes, but you can do jujitsu. Body slam superstar Shia LaBeouf, legendary fight with Shia LaBeouf. Normal Tuesday night for Shia LaBeouf. You try to swing an axe at Shia LaBeouf, but blood is draining fast from your stump leg. He's dodging every swipe, he parries to the left, you gather to the right, you catch him in the neck, you're chopping off his head now. You're just decapitated Shia LaBeouf.
His head topples to the floor, expressionless. You fall to your knees and catch your breath. You're finally safe from Shia LaBeouf.
Well, I hope that changed the audio quality of it, because I have a little something to say to YouTube. Don't you copy strike me. I don't know the rest of that song, but please don't, because I really want to show the people of that. And if the audio quality ends up being bad, since only my friends watch this, text me. I'll send you the video. Or if you're some random internet stranger, actually no, I'm not gonna text you. I'm sorry, bro. But if we ever end up being friends, of course I'll send it to you. It's a great video. Anyways, in other Mercer news, we got a evil supervillain chair. That's right. It looks like a baseball mitt, sort of like a little cup, like sitting in someone's hand, and it spins. So that is where my dad lives now. He doesn't sleep in his bed. He always stays in that thing. He can spin it around and look out our window and survey the neighborhood, his kingdom. And he can spin it back around and talk to us in the living room. And it is really fun to sit in, even though we almost broke it by me and Dak spinning each other in it. But I think it's worth it. Are you really? Stop. Don't. I'm sorry, my mom is breaking plates for fun. She does that sometimes. She just throws plates in rage, which is always great to do. Yeah, so, yeah, we have, it doesn't have those weird side panels, which can launch your missiles or release the shark tank, get the gator people to do your bidding. No, we don't have any side buttons on the armrests, or a cup holder even. So what's the point of a chair if there's no cup holder? Let's just... Hot take. Early hot take from Jude's perspective. I really got to define what a hot take is for me. Yeah. But yeah, if there's no cup holder, is it even a chair? Normal chairs don't have cup holders, but I just think it's cool that I can put my change and my dirt and empty wrappers and occasionally cups in a cup holder, which is what I like. We also got a towel bar, and I was excited for that because, I mean, it was just said, it was like, we got this box and it said poolside bar, and I'm like, yes, perfect. Yes, there's a picture of like pink lemonade on there and stuff, and I'm like, yes, I love drinking fluids. I love sugary fluid drinks. And I go out, my mom just wanted it to put towels in, so we have a towel bar now outside our pool. Doesn't look cool. I thought it was some kind of like... I cannot tell you how disappointed I was in it. Just a boring old towel. So that was awful. Yeah, me and my dad... then... I don't know. I'm saying then like it's a chain of events. I'm just telling you about the interesting things that have happened to me. We were flipping through channels and we saw this movie and we're like, oh, this looks kind of scary, and we watched it and it was pretty good. I liked it. My dad doesn't really like it. Stuff had a little spiritual tones and stuff, and about possession, but not really possession, just leaving your body to go into a different dimension. And like a demon trying to get into that body and stuff. So it was pretty interesting. And we didn't know what it was. We couldn't recognize the actors. I still don't know who the actors were. I'm going to Google that right now. Let's see. Josh Lambert. Nope, that is his person name. Nope, that is wrong. That is so very wrong. Patrick Wilson and Rose Byrne. Just now learning their names. Patrick Wilson and Rose Byrne. Those people, we couldn't tell who they were. Oh, no, we had no idea who those people were. So, get rid of that tab. Yeah, anyways. So we were watching it, and we're like, okay, this is good. And it ends, and horror movies always put their ending at the end for no reason, the name. And then it was Insidious. So me and my dad accidentally watched Insidious. We started halfway through. We just thought it was some random movie, but with actors we could vaguely recognize, so we watched it. was Insidious. And for the record, the demon looked like Darth Maul. I'm not going to show you any pictures, but the main demon guy looked exactly just like a weird Darth Maul. And he even had the full story too. He had like 2 hooves, and Darth Maul's cut in half, so maybe he grew them. And this is confirmed Star Wars canon. Darth Maul becomes a demon in the astral dimension. So yeah, that was spooky time. My dad is not good with horror movies. I'm okay, but when I know something scary is going to happen, I plug my ears because I don't want there to be a sharp violin sound. That just scares me. Not scares me, frightens me. I know it's coming. I just do not like loud violins. That's why I'm afraid of violinists and using GarageBand because there's violinists on there. The violins can't hurt you. Okay, I'm good. I also watched The Meg, which is a movie about a megalodon. And Rainn Wilson from The Office is in it. So go figure out how you can watch The Meg because Dwight is in it. It's so interesting watching movies and TV shows after you complete the season and then you see and hear and recognize people's voices in it. Like last night I just watched every Lego movie that they ever made for the kicks. And the guy who plays Ron Swanson from Parks and Rec is Metalbeard. And the girl who plays Annie Edison, Allison Brie, is Unikitty. And Chris Pratt is Emmett? No, I knew that. But I didn't know those guys were in it. I never really recognized them. So it's nice going back and watching things and realizing, oh my gosh, I watched this movie before, but I didn't know that I loved you while I was watching it. But now I know. This episode is sponsored by Dwight Schrute. Yeah. Also, the main reason I've been allowed to use sound equipment now, went to KDHS, looked inside everyone's lockers. Not even kidding. They had everything out in big bags. So I found my friends' lockers and stuff and looked at other stickers and, looked through their stuff and took things that I thought were cool, like a normal human being. But yeah, I went there because me and my dad have been they're doing their online graduation experience for them so they can watch it on YouTube and stuff. And what I thought is funny is the principal's main concern was like, yeah, we have to get a YouTube license to people downtown. I don't know why he's talking to anyone downtown about YouTube. But they're like, you got to get a YouTube license if you want to post something more than 15 minutes. And he made it seem like this is a big deal. And I'm just standing there like, yeah, by license, they mean they just need you to confirm that you're a human. So you give Google a phone number and they say, yo, is this you? And you're like, yeah, it's me. And they're like, okay, post as long as you want. It's the main reason a dumb 16-year-old has a 45-minute podcast online. It's pretty simple. You just got to confirm you're not a robot. And this account is sponsored under by Aunt Melissa's name. So thank you, Aunt Melissa. This is yours. All the revenue I get straight to you. Yeah, and that's about it. What I've been doing when I've not been making huge memories that I get to share with you guys. I've been just skateboarding around, wearing pajamas all day. Different outlook on coronavirus now. I didn't know you were allowed to go outside, but now I do. So, like every other day I'm out there, I have this path I take. I go up my street, and then I go right up to the top of the intersection. I go left, down to the marina, take the boardwalk and go back up and then go again, but this time going down Seacliff and then just doing some loops on my longboard to work out. And you guys don't think it's about work. It's all uphill and then there's some downhill parts, which is the fun part. That's why I do it. But it's like all uphill and stuff. And something you should know about me, I'm very good with cold weather and stuff. I'm a snowboarder, is how I roll. Yeah, but seriously I am. But when it comes to heat, I can't do it because I get very nappy. Like, there's some times where I've been wanting to do stuff, but I accidentally, there's a ray of sunshine coming through my house's window on a couch, and I just take a nap because I'm so unproductive when it's really warm out, and I'm just like, oh, well, I feel like I'm back in a fetus again or something. I don't know what the subconsciousness is doing, but whenever it's warm, I need to take a nap. So it's exhausting up there, going up and down and skateboarding around. But my legs are looking pretty swole. That's the sound of my legs. You hear how swole they are? They're pretty nice. We just talk about my body now and how nice it is. No. But yeah, I'm trying not to gain COVID-19, 19 extra pounds. Haha, get it? It's such an overused joke. But yeah, I'm trying to stay in shape. I work out a lot ish. For me, I work out a lot. I usually work out and stuff. So it's been like Is my dad humming something weird? Either my house is. Someone is humming. I don't know where, but it's happening. If this podcast is never aired, you know that someone hummed me to death. A hummingbird. I've been murdered by a hummingbird. Hummingbird, murder, bird. Hummingbird. Oh, yeah. Also, with this new coronavirus thing, fun fact about me, my mom has those little pocket back, is that what they're called? Let me look. Boop, 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 boop. Doesn't really say. Yep, pocket back. Hand sanitizers from, she had like 2 from Bath and Body Works, and I thought they were so nifty, and they are. So whenever I go near Bath and Body Works, I have to go in and buy hand sanitizer for myself because it smells cool. It makes my hands feel nice, and I just love it. But I have so many because I use it so sparingly because I don't want to run out. I actually brought some in here today so I can talk to you about them. This first one is called Swede. It's the men's collection. Yeah, they just have some that smell like cologne, which wasn't really my thing, but I wanted to try it out. And my friends love it because sometimes I bring it to school and I slap it on their neck, and it's basically cologne for them, which is good. Then this one's called Pineapple Colada. Gonna snort it. Give Hacks the medical smell. Really good. I like pineapples. I like colada. This next one is called Llama Corns, which I own for obvious reasons. It's a llama with a unicorn horn. And then Gingerbread Man, which is a gingerbread man, but they took the ginger out and they fixed it, and they put a ninja in. So it's a gingerbread man. And if there's a cool picture of a gingerbread man with a ninja mask on. Psh, didn't see that coming now, did you? But anyways, yeah, I never used them until now. So now I put on a ton of hand sanitizer every day, and I finally found a use for them. So, heck yeah, dude. I'm really hitting my stride, really figuring out what this crazy world's about. You know? You dig my dogs? Make sense? Sweet, sweet, sweet. Cool, cool. Cash money. I'm actually going to put some on right now. Actually, you can hear it. This is called ASMR. I'm hand sanitizing my hands with llama corn. I thought you would hear the drip. You can hear my hands rub together. That was a bit obsessive. I apologize. Anyways, yeah, that's it. Well, for that sound effect that I talked about earlier, that clearly this entire podcast you've been like, when's the sound effect? What is the sound effect? I'm waiting for the sound effect. Well, let's hear it. Here we go. And that sound means it's time for hot takes, or hot takes. I made that. My brother can't stop listening to it because it gets stuck in his head, because that's how annoying it is. And I think it's really dumb but funny because I don't know. Most podcast people, the podcasts I listen to have cool segments thing where they're like, oh, here's the sound effect. It's time for a segment. And that's mine. Copyright now until forever. The hot takes intro. So that sound means it's time for some hot takes, which is just me looking at the news. So I've opened a page of the Fox News Network so you can get my upfront. Oh, that's what we're looking at. Click on this. Our first hot take. India captures spy pigeon suspected of working for Pakistan, reports. If you are a friend of mine, you know immediately why this jumped out to me. I'm a firm believer. Sorry, I'm getting emotional. No. I'm a firm believer. I'm a firm believer in the birds are not real campaign. I think all birds are drones. So this makes sense to me. Please don't make me watch the video. Okay. A pigeon suspected of being trained as a Pakistani spy has been detained near a disputed border in India after officials discovered a coded ring attached to its foot, according to report. So, okay, apparently, India has officials just watching the border, stopping and grabbing any bird they can find. And they're like, oh, does he have anything weird on it? No, you're going to just... That's the sound of a bird flying away. They're just like, no, you can go. And today they're like, boss, what is it? I found it. Yeah, the thing we've been looking for 57 years. Yeah, the reason that the border control has been here. The reason we've been catching every bird. I finally found the bird. So yeah. Maybe there's I don't know what reason they have for checking the birds. Hummingbird, the reason that they're trying to catch is because they're looking for the hummingbird murderer. Yep, it's all connected. The reason that they have people watching around the clock, grabbing every bird, is because they fear the hummingbird murderer. The hummingbird murderer. Try saying that 5 times fast. I'll let you do it. Go. Hummingbird murderer. Say it 5 times fast. I probably just interrupt you. I'm sorry. I won't again. 5 times fast. Go. I'm gonna do it myself. Hummingbird murderer. Hummingbird murderer. Hummingbird murderer. Hummingbird murderer. Hummingbird murderer. Oh, that was easy. I'm sorry for making you do that, silly. I'm sorry about that, guys. That is incredibly easy to do, and I just have dyslexia. Maddie was right. In case you don't know, Maddie says I have dyslexia because I write my 3's upside down. So thanks. She said immediately, she felt like there was a cicada, and she said, Jude, you have dyslexia, and she ran to the woods, and we're still looking for her. So please find her, and then be mean to her, because she thinks I have dyslexia. And that is just wrong. That is just wrong. That's the word I'm looking for. Anyways, the pigeon painted pink. Oh, was he actually just painted pink? I'm gonna have to mute this unless I'm just gonna watch the video real quick. Fox News flash lines. A New York man says he's a terrorist. Tropical storm. Drew bees. Okay, that is not. No, that wasn't even about it. Okay, maybe they have a reason. If they see a bright pink pigeon, they catch it. Painted pink was captured Sunday by villagers in Manyari. Okay. Oh, just villagers. The villagers are like, hold up. Why this bird a different color than the other birds? Are there even pigeons in India? Okay, I'm just going to... Where are pigeons geographically located? And it's not in my search history. We are good. Where are pigeons native? A common sight in urban areas around the world. Native to North America. Europe. Where do pigeons live in the world? Nope, that's the wrong. This one. There's still pigeons living in the wild today. North Africa and the Mediterranean Sea. Didn't anyone just have the time to make a pigeon world map? So I could easily do this. Easily find the pigeon world map. Dang, diggity dang. There's just pictures of dead birds, so I'm gonna close the tab. Yeah. I'm sorry, guys. Anyways, yeah. While it's unclear where the bird came from, it is reportedly believed that the bird flew across from the border of Pakistan. The pigeon, suspected to be trained in Pakistan for spying, has a ring with alphabets and numbers written on it. A police source told the paper, though birds have no boundaries and many fly across international borders during migration, a coded ring tagged to the captured pigeon's body is a cause for concern, as migratory birds don't have these things. What? Pardon, sir? Yeah, okay. Natural birds do not have coded rings around their legs. Oh my word, my dog is so bad. Oh my gosh, everyone's coming home now, so. Okay. Birds in the wild do not just have coded alphabets on them. If you see a pigeon with a coded alphabet on it, you should assume something's up. Okay, that's the thing. Okay, yeah. Okay, here's my hot take. This is what I am concerned about. If you train a pigeon to spy, if you train a pigeon to go and watch things happen, go spy on villagers, which is incredibly important, how is it gonna tell you? How are you gonna get any information? Is it gonna be like, and it's gonna fly back? Cool. Anyways, yeah. So, they're eating a ton of rice, and one of the dudes stole someone's hat, and other useless villager news for you. The iron golem isn't working. Like, what is he gonna tell you? He's gonna go watch it and not know what to do. You can't just give a pigeon the alphabet. You can't just like duct tape an alphabet to the pigeon and you assume, okay guys, the pigeon now has the alphabet. It will now now it knows what our language is, so it will now go spy on people, and it will now figure out what our human alphabet means, and it will tell us. Just all you gotta do is give it. And now he understands. Sir, why do you think this doesn't work? Well, we gave him the alphabet. Why wouldn't he understand? Now he knows how to write and read and have a brain. Like, dude. You know that book, If You Give a Mouse a Cookie? If you give a pigeon the alphabet. I'm writing a children's book called If You Give a Pigeon the Alphabet. It will probably spy on Indian people and fly over the Pakistan border and get caught. Because it's a snitch bird. Kathua Police's senior superintendent Shalia, I can't pronounce these things, made it unclear if the pigeon was intended to spy, noting that in Pakistani tie number tags on pigeons, noting that people in Pakistan tie number tags on pigeons to claim ownership. Bro, this is my pigeon. I gave him the alphabet. You have to be nice to him. And he's mine, and you can't have him. There have been previous reports of birds carrying suspected secret messages across the border into India. Yeah, that would make sense. Yeah. People use birds to deliver messages because they're all fake and they are all robots. But oh my gosh. Oh my. Yeah. But it can't spy. They're like, well, if other birds are delivering messages, clearly since this one has the alphabet, it's intended to spy and then bring back information. In 2016, a bird with a note that allegedly threatened Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi was found at the Pakistan border and taken to police. Okay, bud. Okay, bud. If you have a death threat, just do what everyone else does and go to Twitter or someplace. Don't be like, well, when the president finds this bird, he's gonna be scared. Okay, buddy. No. Sending death threats. Being cyberbullied by pigeons. Like, all the mean kids in the school are just like tying, it's like, man, Kyle sucks. His hair's awful. And then they just tie that to a bird and they send it off and they're hoping people will be like, yeah, Tyler's hair does suck, dude. And then, I said Kyle, not Ty. Dyslexia. I said Kyle, not Tyler. I don't know. They're just making fun of people. Yeah. I've been pigeon bullied for many years now, and it needs to... Attention, everyone. We have an announcement tonight. Stop putting messages on birds that make fun of us. Yeah, that's the meme, kid. Yeah. Dude, just imagine you're just like, hey, look, a bird. Sweet, what's that? Jude wears too many colors. What bird? Dude, not cool, man. I don't wear that many colors. I don't even know what that means. And it really seems like you were unprepared to tell that on a podcast, and it's really bad. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, guys. I love you all. I'm sorry. Dude, this is the funniest thing. Just, man. If you hate this podcast, please send a bird my way. And I will know, and I will be devastated by pigeon hate mail. Or, yeah, something like that. The title of the podcast is something about this hilarious pigeon thing. What time are we at? We're at 42 minutes, guys, and all I've been doing is talking about the bird. I have a segment planned where I go through my IMAX old computer files and I look at pictures of myself and we talk about them and you get to see them on the pod. That would be fun. I have literally videos of me hiding in a dryer and scaring people, and my voice is like so bad. Man, but we don't have time, dude. Let's just finish up the Indian story, the pigeon story. The Times of India said the pigeons and even balloons sometimes carry coded a message as a type of psychological operation. Where did that come from? Now there's hate balloon mail. Okay, hot take completed. What have we learned? If you want to bully someone, tie a message to a bird or a balloon and send it off into the sky. And someone's going to find it, and they're going to agree with you. So that is the only way to bully. If I see people leaving mean comments or anything anymore, yeah, no, you're canceled, buddy. It's pigeon hate mail now. We only make fun of each other using pigeons now. I'm sorry, but that is the truth. And you're just going to have to suck it up, Buttercup. Rules be rules. Anywho, yeah, let's start wrapping it up. Let's make like a fajita and just wrap it up real quick. I'm sorry, guys. That segment was going to be really funny. I haven't even given it a name yet. Maybe I will give it a really bad sound effect too when I'm done with it. In the next episode, in the next episode, every fifth episode, I try to space it out to every 5 episodes. We have a guest on with us, and it is a beautiful and talented young woman who is also related to me by blood. Don't look it up. Cora Lynn Green will be joining us on the pod. I don't know if I haven't told her yet, but she's going to. I'm gonna force her. I'm gonna beg and I'm gonna cry like a little baby, and she's gonna feel really bad. She's gonna be on the pod, and we're gonna have a blast. I'm gonna write out questions because our conversations are usually like just weird, and don't make sense, and like every other conversation, we don't plan it out ahead. So I'm gonna have some questions, and I think it's gonna be a blast. So do not miss that. Yeah, I hope I can keep using this microphone so you can hear my delicious, tasty voice from a very up-close angle. I hope it doesn't end up sounding awful. I've been talking about how good it sounds this whole time. But yeah. Whoa! The ending music is back. What? I hope I don't forget to put the ending music in. Wow. This is really a podcast now, guys. Anyways, yeah. Thank you so much for listening. If you liked it, you can like this video. I don't really care. Get people to subscribe to it, because don't. Actually, I don't care. But it's whatever. I'm down for whatever, guys. I'm a pretty chill dude. So just do what you feel's right. Say what you're gonna say. Let the world fall out. Honestly, I want to see you be brave. So please don't copy strike me for that too. Anyways, thank you. This has been episode 4 of the Christian Boy podcast. I am Jude Mercer, and I will see you next Sunday. All right, later, skaters. Skeet, skeet.